Normal life was paralyzed at various places due to the 24-hour bandh call given by Congress in Tripura's 3 districts, Dhalai, Unakoti and North Tripura. The Congress took to the streets in support of 16-point charter of demand. Congress workers blocked roads and burned tires besides demonstrating in front of various offices in support of their demands. Attendance in school, colleges, offices was low as streets wore a deserted look. The 16-point charter of demands included the withdrawal of alleged false cases against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi by ED. Congress also demanded restoration of Kailashahar Airport, a second railway line up to Sabroom via Khowai, setting up of border huts at Kailashahar and Kamalpur, land port in Kailashahar and railway division at Dharmanagar. All right, to know more, we are being joined over phone line with our correspondent Pinaki Das with our assistant news editor Pinaki Das from Agartala. So, Pinaki, Congress shutdown paralyzes normal life in 3 districts of Tripura. So, is the protest still underway at this point in time, and how is the situation?
The situation as a whole is overall in control. Though in the morning there were a lot of protests because in different places Congress had picketers in small groups that have been moving, and so security arrangement was tight. There was no major untoward incidents. However, in some of the picketers they were detained by the police so that the situation is under control, and we found that in some of the places Congress protesters, they had burned tires in demand, demanded for the 16 demands. Those are among them, mainly 2 are national. Those are the senior Congress leaders are being hackled in the name of CBI and ED. They are being hackled, and related to the Agnipath scheme, which they demanded withdrawn immediately. For safety of the nation, saying that this scheme will destroy the security and the youth future of India. And other than the local issues, those are Congress raising is regarding railway recruitment so can take place in Tripura. So they wanted a division in Dharmanagar, which is adjacent to Assam border, and they have also demanded that a new railway connection that will connect all the major subdivisions. So these are the 2 demands. Besides, they have demanded that all those incidents in which Congress leaders have been, including Bridges Sina, the PCC president, and MLA Tripura has been injured. Those who are behind all this, particularly they are showing their finger towards the ruling BJP, they should be behind the bar. So these are the major demands they have. Few others are like border hut and a checkpost, land post in northern Tripura side, so that is employment. So these are the basic demands. And you know, Congress is trying to regain its lost strength. Before 2018 election, Congress was the main opposition, but after 6 of its MLAs had joined Trinamool and then to BJP, Congress lost its total base, and in fact BJP, which had little more than 1.7% vote, came to power while the number got transferred to Congress. Congress had gone down to around 1.5% vote. So now with Sudipta Burman and Ashish Shah joining Congress, they are trying to revive, and another 6 months the election is scheduled. So Congress is in an active mode, and almost every day they have some political activities, including joining programs. Yeah.
Right. So, Pinaki, we can see in our visuals, Congress workers, they also blocked roads and burned tires. So, tell us about the security arrangement, Pinaki.
See, those are some of the roads, and they have done in scattered manner. So, in the main city, there was overall tight security. But in some of the peripheral places, they had done organized such programs, but we have seen that four-wheelers and people were almost a negligent number of people in the road, except some two-wheelers and people walking in the road. Because, in Tripura, there is a culture when there is a strike. Generally, people avoid any such untoward incident to happen, and we find the presence in the schools, offices was comparatively less in the morning. Though later in the day, it had gone up, particularly in the office, the number had increased, but during the rush hour, the number was less, and once after the rush hour, majority of the Congress leaders and the picketers, they were picked up by the police, and Congress claimed more than 1,000 people were detained by the police. And the situation still now, what we got to know is normal. Though in Agartala, a protest is again taking place in Congress. A small protest is taking place in Congress.
All right, Pinaki Das, thank you so much for all those details.